Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm trying something a little different where I want to find out what would happen if the NFL season started today. No other offseason moves, no NFL draft. I'm recording this on March 22nd at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So all the offseason moves are in this roster. I'm in a franchise mode. I picked the Redskins because they didn't really do much, so I'm not going to be messing anything up. We're going to go to the playoffs, look at the stats, the awards, everything like that, and find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. So let's go find out. Change of plans. So I simmed the season with the Redskins, but the Patriots got Andrew Luck, which is not going to happen. So I'm going to have to redo this. I put Andrew Luck down to a 12 overall. We're just going to have to deal with it. Now, the Patriots didn't make the playoffs. They went 6-9-1. The Bills 12-4, the Jets 9-7, and the Dolphins 4-12. Let's go a little bit deeper into the standings. The Chiefs 13-3. Okay. Saints 12-4. The Chargers 12-4 with Taylor? Really? Browns 11-5, Cowboys, Colts, and Panthers 11-5. That's surprising. Raiders 10-6, I doubt it. Bengals without Joe Burrow 9-6-1. How? The Rams 9-7, the Jets 9-7, 49ers 8-7-1, and the Packers 8-8. The Titans, Ravens, Texans, and Bears all went 8-8. The Buccaneers, Giants, and Seahawks 7-9. The Falcons and the Patriots 6-9-1. The Steelers, Redskins, Eagles 6-10. The Vikings 5-10-1, the Cardinals 4-11-1, the Lions, Broncos, and Dolphins 4-12, and the Jaguars all the way at the bottom at 3-13. Let's go take a look at the stats. We're going to go all of the AFC and then all of the NFC. Could we do all of the NFL? Oh, we could. Let's just do that then. Why not? Brady, 4,700 yards, 34-11. Breeze, 46, 48-9. That's pretty good. That's probably the MVP. Rodgers, 4,500 yards, 38 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Ryan, 4,500 yards, 37-11. Trubisky, 4,400 yards, 39-6. Rivers, 4,300 yards, 32-10. Wilson, 41, 29-14. Josh Allen, 4,100 yards, 40-4. So maybe that's the MVP. Tannehill, about 4,000 yards, 29-10. Murray, 4,000 yards, 27-12. Baker Mayfield, about 4,000, 37-10. Stidham. Okay, I doubt this is going to happen, but 4,000 yards, 28-12. Winston, 4,000. Oh, okay. That doesn't really explain how they're 12-4, but okay. He had 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Darnold, 3,900 yards, 29-9. Wentz, 39, 29-8. Garoppolo, 39, 26-2. What is that? Prescott, 38, 27-10. Jones, 38, 28-15. Stafford, nothing really. Watson, 37, doesn't have anybody to throw to, I guess. 3,700 yards, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Jackson, 38, 27-10. Drew Lock, 3,600 yards, 21-13. Dalton, 30-9, touchdown to interceptions. Roethlisberger, nothing. Derek Carr, not that great. Minshew, 22-10. Mahomes, only 3,500 yards, 32 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That part's good, but 3,500 yards, I don't know about that. Goff, 3,300 yards, 26-7. Is there anything else? Haskins, 17-9. That's not great. Rushing, McCaffrey, 17-14. Elliott, 17-13. Cook, 1,400 yards, 5 touchdowns. Mixon with 9 touchdowns. Kamara with 13. 17 for Nick Chubb. 14 for Mack. Henry with 8. Mostert with 8. 7 for Johnson. 8 for Jones. 10 for Hyde. That's surprising. 8 for Marshawn Lynch. I doubt it. 8 for Kenyon Drake. We have 11 for Doug Martin on the Chargers. Okay. Nothing else too crazy for running backs. What about receiving? Miller leading in yards, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. Who's leading in catches? Thomas, 110, 1,300 yards, 7 touchdowns. What about touchdowns? Okay, but 16 for Landry, 14 for Evans and Jones, 12 for Allen and Hill, 11 for Demarcus Robinson. Really? 11 for Anthony Miller? Anything else that's kind of crazy? I want to go, who has high catches that I wouldn't expect? Anthony Miller, Jack Doyle, I wouldn't really expect. Lee Smith, I definitely wouldn't expect. Wait, where's, Wow, no Stephon Diggs up here? But you have John Brown way up here. You have Lee Smith way up here. Debo's up there. Ridley. Edelman at 79. I'm surprised. There's Stephon Diggs. 75 catches, 6 touchdowns. Ooh, Hopkins, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Anything else that happened that was big at receiver? Anderson still on the Jets. Aguilar and the Raiders, only 4 touchdowns. I don't think we're going to see anything else crazy there. On defense, Johnson, 136 tackles. He always does great in simulation. I'm not sure why. Wright, 133. Kendricks, 128. 127 for Mosley and Bush. 126 for David. Anything crazy? Nothing really. Sack totals. I'm excited to see this. 18 for Garrett. 15 for Von Miller. 14.5 for Watt. 11.5 for Mack. 10.5 for Suggs and Simon. Really? 9.5 for Kerrigan, 9 for Fowler, 8.5 for Joey Bosa. I guess I have to say that. I almost just said Bosa. 7.5 for Collins, 7 for Van Noy. Who else switched teams that's up here? Oh, Michael Pierce only a 4. Not really seeing anything else there. What about interceptions? 7 for Stephon Gilmore, 6 for Peppers, 5 for Hayden, Gardner Johnson, Edmonds, 4 for Warner, 4 probably for a lot of guys. I shouldn't just see them all. Nothing crazy. Kyle Fuller has 4. Ramsey has 3. That's really not that great for him. Yeah, we're not seeing anything too game-changing right there. Let's see fumble recoveries. Oh, really? There's nothing much up here. That's fine. What about defensive touchdowns? White, Mosley, Gilmore, Berry, Alexander, Fuller, Boston, Darnell Savage, Soleil on the Eagles. That's interesting to see. Really nothing for defensive. That doesn't really make sense. Yearly awards. Josh Allen with the MVP. Trubisky 2. Breeze at number 3. Brady's up there for the Buccaneers. Wentz. I mean, I'd say this is most of the usual suspects other than Trubisky and Allen. And probably Kyler Murray. Coach of the year, Andy Reid. That makes sense. McDermott. That definitely makes sense. Nothing else that's really crazy. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Josh Allen. Winston's up there. Tannehill, Rivers, Mahomes, Jackson, and Dalton at 10. Defensive player, Tremaine Edmonds, Garrett 2, Darren Lee at 3. Hayden, Burfict, Mosley, Watt, Bush. Offensive rookie, we don't need to worry about that stuff. Offensive player of the year, Mitchell Trubisky. Brady at 6, McCaffrey at 7. Defensive player of the year, Quan Alexander, KJ Wright, Fred Warner, Khalil Mack, Levante David. Nothing too crazy. Is there anything else we really want to look at? Any NFL records? I guess we can look at that really quick. I want to go season. Oh, I can't organize it. So what would that be? That'd be 2019. There's nothing there. What about passing touchdowns? Oh, 2019. That would be this year. Okay, 48 then. Interesting. Let's go rushing yards. Probably not. Nope. Rushing touchdowns. Nothing. Receiving yards. Nothing. Receiving touchdowns? Didn't Michael Thomas have 17? I think he did, right? Catches. We have, 110, so that's not going to be up here. Defensive sacks, we're not even going to be close. Interceptions, 14 for Dick Lane in 1952. All right, so we're good there. What about passing yards? Nope. Passing touchdowns in one game. No. Rushing yards. Not many records are getting braked right here. Nothing. Receiving yards. Nope. Receiving touchdowns. Catches. Catches could be up here. Nope. Michael Thomas had 16 last year. That's kind of crazy. Nothing. Defensive. Probably not, right? No. So I guess nothing. That's kind of surprising. Not going to lie. All right. Let's find out. Can we go... I mean, let's see the matchups, I guess. The best way to put it. So we have Raiders at Browns, 49ers at Rams, Chargers at Colts, and the Panthers at the Packers. I don't even know how the Panthers made it, to be honest. Let's advance the week, find out who's going to get to the divisional round of the playoffs. We might as well. Let's just go to the very end. So the Chiefs beat the Panthers 28-25. I don't know how the Panthers would make it. I think the Panthers should blow up their team. Start over, but then they signed Bridgewater. Doesn't really make sense. Let's go wild card. So the Browns beat the Raiders. The 49ers beat the Rams by 2. The Colts blew out the Chargers. And then the Carolina Panthers beat the Packers 38-17. Divisional round, we have the Chiefs beating the Colts. We have the 49ers beating the Saints by 3. Browns beating the Bills by 14. The Panthers beat the Cowboys by 5. And then we have Cleveland losing to the Chiefs. And then we have the Panthers blowing out the 49ers. Very, very interesting. Well, I am going to come back and do this once the draft happens, so that's in a month from now. But let me know how you like this type of video down in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, come on back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.